Hey everybody, it's me again, Zadisha, and I just wanted to talk about working with a disability. There are some topics that I'd like to specifically talk about this, like the disabilities I have and how they affect me, the jobs I currently hold, and which ones have been my favorite, educational background and current standing, what I'm looking forward to in the near future regarding working and what it will take to get there, as well as I'll have a final question at the end. So starting out with the disabilities that I currently have, and some of the commonly known ones are ADHD, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. One not so well known is called schizoaffective disorder. That one specifically has a harmful connotation usually because it ends up making people become weary, not knowing that it's a combination of schizophrenia that's affected by the environment. So it's triggered by the environment. So even though I have all these disabilities, I am currently a resident manager pretty much 24/7 because I work where I live. And, that's kind of my payment is having a free place in exchange for the job that I do. Another job I currently have, although I can't work it right now, due to unfortunate circumstances, is I'm also someone who can do door dashing as long as I set myself up for it again. I currently have a license, so that would be fun to do. Education-wise, I graduated high school. I did receive my high school diploma. I was at the skin of my teeth, but I was able to do that. And then I'm in college currently, University of Maryland Global Campus. That's the college I'm attending online courses only. However, right now I'm on leave because I just got out of the hospital and I haven't gone to the hospital and tried to continue courses after I got out. I needed to withdraw from courses temporarily so that I could focus on getting back to where I needed to be to return to courses. I am happy to say that during the courses that I was able to successfully complete, I did receive A's in each of those courses, and I also accept nothing less. So, I'm a little bit proud of that, and I think anybody would be if they're able to manage to get A's in courses, especially ones that lead up to a degree such as a bachelor's of science in web and digital design. Like being able to get A's in courses like that, like that making anybody proud. Um, I'm also going for three different certificates in there for web design, digital design, and augmented and virtual reality design, but I will be returning to claim those after I've finished managing myself to the best of my ability so that I can return to the courses and continue to get those A's. That is my goal, to get A's through all courses that I take and complete. What I'm looking forward to in the near future for working is due to my history of working and up until this current job, not being able to maintain work due to my disabilities. This job I've been able to maintain for going on next year when I sign the lease, it'll be my fourth time signing the lease in this position. So that's pretty good considering prior to that, I've only been able to maintain a job for 2 years, 2.5 years at max. So moving forward, I'd like to get a job that pays more and allows me to not only get my needs, but also update all my streaming equipment and other extracurricular activities, such as getting a guitar again, getting game systems that I'd like to play, being able to pay for memberships on games like Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars 2 or something else that I like to play along the lines of role playing and character customization. And being able to stream on those things after learning the etiquette and the laws and things for those things. Um, what it's going to take me to get to this point of getting that type of job? First of all, I'm going to need a job that pays more than $25 an hour. I currently am working to start a job that will pay more than that, and I do hope that it will follow through. More so me than the job because they're just waiting on me. Um, with having a disability, such as the ones I've listed, there's a lot of doubt that I go through, not just of myself, but of other people. All the times that I've been in and out of the hospital made me question, am I even sane? Am I even doing anything I'm supposed to? Does this person really want to be around me? Do they even like me? I question everything. I'm over analytical because of everything that I'm aware of, which again, awareness is the most important thing when you have a disability to know when it's affecting you and when it's not. Having an ADHD brain and knowing that I'm affected by my environment, knowing that I've got traumatic experiences that keep on flashing in my head every time certain things take place, being nervous all the time and trying to keep my composure. That's a major thing that a lot of people can relate to, especially if they hear terms like paranoia or crazy or slow or something else that is really mean for someone like me to hear, or someone like anyone else who has to have heard that thing, that word, that term. So a lot of people that I know that have suffered with many of the diagnoses that I've listed and many others that I haven't, I know they end up homeless. And a lot of times they're trying to do their best to get back up and do what they need to do so that they can live what's called a normal life, be able to get into an apartment, get a job, pay their own bills, get their own food, and not have to beg. And having been homeless many times myself and getting to the point where I am now, I know how hard that is. And some that I've talked to on numerous occasions, including just yesterday, are stuck in a transitional living home of some sort, or not even a transitional living home, but a home where somebody else has to take care of them because they can't seem to understand what they need to do to live on their own. And as I said before, I'd like to be an example of what needs to be done, but what can be done if you're willing to go that far to get it done. I believe anyone can live on their own. Yes, some might still need help, but to have a home of your own is everyone's dream. Whether they want to admit that or not, they want to have a home of their own, even if it's a mobile home, so that they can travel. They want to have their own home so they can do what they want in their own home. That was a dream I had when I was a kid. The other dream is to start my own family. I'm partially there. I mean, I've got my own place now. I've got my own job. I'm working to acquire other jobs and move up the ladder. And my aspiration is to become a multi-billionaire and I have taken tests to find out where my mental state is. 2 years ago, I had an IQ, a general IQ of 122, and just recently from Blossom Up, I ended up getting an IQ of 136 out of 140. When I took it in high school, it was a 98. And so being about to be 37 on the 26th of this month, that confused me considering I'm very analytical and I have pretty good calculative skills when it comes to trying to figure out how things will land or how things will go. But that confused me. And yet here I am, getting A's in college, getting praises about how well I can do, surprising other people who are aware of what my history used to be. I've been able to overcome a major hurdle, and it's thanks to my fiance, the little kitty here who's acting all cute on the bed right now, and many other people who have helped me out along the way. But now I want to ask a question. Who else has a disability and has gone through many different things and have either succeeded or are still struggling and wants to share? Thank you. I hope I get to hear from you.